they have officially unveiled Nigeria as Islamic State. That is what I brought, the news I brought you this evening on this particular issue. And I have another thing I'm going to share. When I talked about those men in the struggle, those men that surrendered Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when I talked about them, those men that somehow manipulated their way to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I have a reason. And I'm going to show you a video. And I want you to listen. When I bring up a video or when I'm doing a program, if you are following me, if you are watching me, I want you to watch me with open mind. It does not matter the camp where you belong, because in IPOB today, or in this struggle today, we meant to know there is no need hiding it. We have camps. There are camps here and there. That is the truth. We have to believe it. And until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, nothing will change. Only when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, that everything will fall back in place. But as it is today, there are camps in IPOB. So I'm talking about you. Even though you belong to those camps, it's your decision. I don't care. I don't know how you sleep at night, but it's not my business how you sleep at night. As long as after this program, I climb my bed and I sleep like a baby, because I know that my heart is pure, clean. When I see a spade, I call it a spade. I cannot see a spade and I will call it something else. No. Just like I'm telling you, I want you to see the damages these people are doing to IPOB as a movement. I want you to see that they have lowered IPOB. You know that before, they used the world used to look at IPOB as one impregnable strong union or movement. They used to see it like that. They used to fear IPOB. They used to give IPOB, when they see us moving on the street, they used to give us a kind of respect. You carry that as you carry yourself so high if you belong to this family. But what is happening today, this man has destroyed it, and they have brought us to the lowest. When they start to involve themselves and start to strike deals with Nigerian government, was the time they have destroyed everything that we hold there. The only thing that is still keeping us today is the truth in us. The only thing that still sustained IPOB today is the truth. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, we are white, and we are whiter than snow. We are white. That is the only thing that sustained us. Look at those men that are still standing. They are men of truth. Any man you see still standing today, who have not sold his soul to the devil, is a man of truth. Look at it and see. This man has done so much damage to IPOB. If IPOB were to be ordinary movement, just like MASOP, IPOB would have been gone. MASOP did not face what IPOB faced, and is gone. Look at what IPOB is facing today. And look at us. We are still giving Nigeria hard. Nigerian government is still shaking. Nigerian government is still running helter-skelter. Because they thought that immediately they put their hand on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is over for us. They didn't know that Chukwu Okeabiama is preparing men that will stand in place of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until he comes out. just like he did in South Africa. They thought that when they immediately they got hold of Mandela, that the agitation for equality is over. They didn't know that that is when madmen, people that are mad, will come up. Oh, I wish this men, I wish those men are men. I wish they know, understand what they should be doing. If those men had known what they should be doing by now, Mazi Kanu would have been out a long time ago. I am serious. But look at it. They rather joined Nigerian politics, trying to turn IPOB to pressure groups, talking about election, talking about things that are irrelevant. They left what is relevant and we start doing something that is not relevant. But thank God that, thank Chukwu Okeabiama, today we have the cause to rejoice. Because when they thought that they have destroyed us, Chukwu Okeabiama did what he needed to do. Today, we are the ones smiling. I want to play this video. I want you to listen critically. Listen. I have two of it. I will play this first one. After playing the first one, then I will play the second one. Then I will talk about the video. I'm not going to interrupt it. I will allow it to play until the end before I will come back and talk about it. So now listen, Biafrans.
I'm not in Nigeria. I don't need to discuss about Nigerian issue.
Yeah, the Biafran. Oh, that is his position. That is in Mapa's position.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm not in Nigeria. I don't need to discuss Nigerian issue. So
why is he discussing it?
These are things that what they coming in.
Yes.
When you are not a Nigerian and you now went into Nigerian issue, it's most uncalled for. So you would have concentrated on agitation. You're concentrated on whatever is talking about Biafra and getting Biafra independence. So coming in to talk about Mr.
A nation that
it doesn't belong to. I mean, he's talking from both sides of his mouth. So in most sense, people don't see him as being serious again in issues of what they ought to be. Because if he's campaigning against Uzodimma, we now know. If he's campaigning in favor of one particular political party, we will now say, yes, you are a member of this particular in Nigeria. When you are not in Nigeria, and you now come as a Cameroonian, you come to talk about Nigeria. And this is your political preference. That is where we start from. Then going down to being Uzodimma and the problem he's having in Imo State from his even hometown, Olu, from Olu, his hometown to the senatorial district where he has had a problem. I mean, I personally, I used to tell the people there that they should look inwards and know what is happening. Because when they talk about this IPOB issue, you go to Orlo, as the area where it comes from. It's really, when we are talking about, I'm talking as a human being, I'm not talking to the brother as a journalist or whatever. When you go to Umwai, where Nnamdi Kanu comes from, it's very peaceful. You go to Imo State or where nothing is happening. But why this agitation more in Orlo? You get to Orlo.
Where's the Mapa from?
The Mapa, he's the Mapa is a ghost.
I don't know if I did.
Hey, now listen to that one.
Let the Nigerian government look at him, tackle him headlong. He's on his own. When IPOB say we are going this way, he will say this way. When IPOB say this, we are going this way, and Emma Powerful, the spokesperson of IPOB, has always been saying, Simon Ekpa is not part of us. Any instruction is given. Do you know
that? But all that are rhetorics. The people listen to his propaganda. They listen to his campaign. I watched one video.
He said it's rhetorics in what sense?
No, they obey him when they sit at home and don't
when
sit
they
at home.
now say the the men
have they not been sitting at home?
But this the more powerful, the spokesperson, they continue saying, telling people don't obey this.
Exactly, but people are obeying. People are obeying in the sense that he has not been able to stop the influence of Samuel Ekpa. Because one,
who do you want to stop? Who do you want to stop?
No, there should be a counter propaganda.
He had the propaganda comes in.
And he has succeeded?
The propaganda comes in. Do you think that the man tell people what they want, what they need?
What they want to hear.
What they want to
That's
hear.
the point I'm making.
I mean, but you talk of IPOB setup administration, they are not part of it. They have issued for a long time.
Okay. So why is this? Why is it that his propaganda is still very potent?
One is that if Nnamdi Kanu has been released, because that is what people are saying, releasing Nnamdi Kanu. He is not even talking about releasing Nnamdi Kanu. He's not in that direction. He's saying that nothing will stop him to do what he wants, not even when they release Nnamdi Kanu. But most of the reason why people still obey what he says because Nnamdi Kanu is still at large. So if Nnamdi Kanu is...
You listen to the two videos. Now, we are going to go back to the first video.
I'm not in Nigeria. I don't need to...
We are going back to the first video. We are going to talk about it. I played the video so that you can listen to it before I go back and talk about it. You heard what he said about Emma Powerful or Emma Powerless. There's nothing powerful about him. And they keep calling that man IPOB spokesperson. That man is not IPOB spokesperson. He can't speak for IPOB. He's a media publicity. That is what he's doing. His job is, I don't even know who gave him the job, but that is the job he allocates to himself. Media publicity. That is what he's doing. He's not speaking for IPOB. Everything you see that man, Emma Powerless, saying is his own way of, just like I am here in this page. I am not a spokesperson for IPOB. So you can't come tomorrow and said, Mazen Ebuchi, IPOB spokesperson. No. I'm in the media. So, Emma Powerless is not IPOB spokesperson. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never allocate that to him. And in our code of conduct, there is nothing like spokesperson. So Emma Powerless is not IPOB spokesperson. But you know, Zoo, they have a way of twisting issues. But I just want you to look at this man, what he said about Emma Powerless, because Emma Powerless dared to interfere in their shenanigans called election in Imo State. Then he's trying to remind Emma Powerful where he belongs. Listen to where Emma Powerful belongs.
Discuss about Nigerian issue.
Yeah, the Biafran. Oh, that's his position. That is in Emma Powerful's position.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm not in Nigeria. I don't need to discuss Nigerian issue. So
why is he discussing it?
These are things that are coming.
You are not a Nigerian, Emma Powerless. You don't have rights to discuss Nigerian issue. That is it. That is the truth. I said it before. Why are you talking about who will become Imo State governor and how the elections should be conducted without devoid of violence, devoid of rigging and all that stuff? Are you a Nigerian? Why? Why would you tell them how to, if they want to appoint hopeless or them, is their right to do so. You are fighting for Biafra. You must remain in the same lane, not jumping from here To hear when it suits you, you jump to Nigerian politics. When it suits you, you restrict your life yourself to Biafran agitation. No. That is what this man is saying, and I agree with him totally.
Yes. When they are not a Nigerian, and you now went into Nigerian issue, it's most uncalled for. So you would have concentrated on agitation. You concentrated on whatever is talking about Biafra and getting Biafra independence. So coming in to talk about this nation that it doesn't belong to. I mean, it's talking from both sides of his mouth. So in most times, people don't see him as being serious again.
Did you hear that? Did you hear why I said that? You know, if you look at this, they are making just they are laughing. They are making mockery of these men call themselves DOS. They are making mockery of them. They are making mockery of Emma Powerless. They say the reason why they don't take Emma Powerless and DOS serious is because they speak with the both sides of their mouth. They are Nigeria, they are Biafra. They don't even, they can't define whether they are Biafrans or Nigerians. Because when it suits them, they join Nigeria. When it doesn't suit them, they join Biafra. Just like they did during the election or presidential election. This man made a very vital point. People, you see, when we talk about the level of damages this man has done to IPOB, some people don't understand it. They did a very bad job with IPOB image. People start looking down on IPOB because of this man called himself DOS. Emma Powerless. They are telling you that you should mind your Biafra agitation and leave Nigerian politics. That is what they are saying. As a zoo, they search for an opportunity to feast on you. You think you are standing with the zoo, but they are looking for, look at what they said, look at how they talk down on you here, making mockery, laughing at you, at your stupidity. Biafra, Nigeria.
Issues of what they ought to be. Because if he is campaigning against Uzodimma, we now know. If he is campaigning in favor of one particular political party, we will now say, yes, you are a member of the political in Nigeria. When you are not in Nigeria, and you now come as a Cameroonian, you come to talk about Nigeria.
Who does not know that during the Imo State governorship election, that the so-called DOS had a candidate? They had a candidate. You know it. These men know it. They knew that those guys had a candidate in Imo State election. He made a reference. You can, a Cameroonian cannot come and tell Nigeria how to run the election. You are a Biafran and you had a candidate in Imo State election, and you want people like this to take you serious. You want Nigerians to see you and take you serious. That is why when they came on Radio Biafra, nagging, shouting, when you look at the viewers, nobody viewed them. People don't listen to them. Radio Biafra is finished. What are you coming there to listen? To hear about people who are not serious in what they are doing. Tomorrow they are Nigeria. Today they are Biafrans. Tomorrow they are fighting for agitation freedom. Tomorrow they are pressing for who to become a governor in their state. And they are fighting for Biafra. Oh, Chukwuka Abiyama. Bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
At least that is where we start from. Then going down to being Uzodinma and his the problem he's having in Imo State from his even hometown, Olu, from Olu his hometown to the senatorial district where he has had a problem. I mean, I personally, I used to tell the people there that they should look inwards and know what is happening. Because when they talk about this IPOB issue, you go to Olu, as the area where he comes from. It's really, when we're talking about, I'm talking as a human being, I'm not talking to the brother as a journalist or whatever. When you go to Umai, where Nnamdi Kanu comes from, it's very peaceful. You go to Imo State or where nothing is happening.
This man, shut up your mouth and say what you know. All of you claim to be a journalist and you are here talking rubbish. Talking something that you don't know. An old man like you are disgracing your children. What do you mean you don't know? Hope Uzodinma is killing people in Olu. That is the reason why Biafrans are defending themselves in Olu. It's not only in Imo State that we have ESN. Why is Hope Uzodinma bent on destroying the youth of Olu? Why is Hope Uzodinma bent in destroying the communities in Olu? You want to hear that is not. Have you heard that they are killing IPOB in Umuahia? Have you heard that they are looking for IPOB in any part of Abia State to kill? Did you hear any time that they are looking for ESN to kill in Abia State? The question you should ask yourself is it only in Imo State that you have ESN? Why is Hope Uzodinma bent in annihilating ESN and IPOB and the entire Imo youth? Because to Hope Uzodinma, every Igbo youth is IPOB and deserve to die. He brought, when Hope Uzodinma was talking about how to bomb people, where were you? Okay, Aaron. When Hope Uzodinma was calling Nigerian military, Nigeria Air Force, to come and be burning communities, tagging people in their villages as terrorists, where were you? Okay, Aaron. You're coming here to say you don't know what is happening. You know, all of you are in this together. All of you are in this together. All of you are in this together. All of you. All of you are in this together. Let me complete it and move to another video. Where is the video again? Let me forward it.
Powerful from?
Powerful on his Powerful is a ghost.
Did you hear it? Powerful is a ghost freedom fighter. Have you seen anywhere in the world that somebody is fighting for freedom and he's a ghost? Then did you hear? You heard everything how he demolished Emma Powerful here. Because Emma Powerful and the DOS tries to interfere in their selection in Imo State. Because Emma Powerful and DOS tries to dare them in Imo State. Now they came on national television to remind them, Makasa Aronse Bagidi Ike, Egosio Esisi Ejitoya. In case Emma Powerful have forgotten, they reminded him that they know who he is. They reminded him where he belongs. But now, when it suits them, listen to what they were saying about Emma Powerful. Listen.
Let the Nigerian government look at him, tackle him headlong. He's on his own. When IPOB say we are going it this way, he will say this way.
Fellow Biafran, when this man is talking about IPOB here, listen, let me make it very clear. When this man is talking about IPOB here, I want you to know that he's talking about IPOB Nigeria, not IPOB you belong to, not IPOB I belong to. When he's talking about IPOB here, he's talking about IPOB Nigeria / DOS, not our IPOB. So I want you to get it very clear so you don't get confused with what he's saying here. He's referring to IPOB Nigeria because now we have IPOB Nigeria, those that are involved in Nigerian politics. The IPOB Nigeria / DOS. That is what he's talking about here. So I want you to get it very, very clear.
When IPOB say this, we're doing this way, and Emma Powerful, the spokesperson of IPOB, has always been saying, Simon Ekpa is not part of us.
Did you hear? You hear how he respectfully addressing Emma Powerful here? Emma Powerful, the IPOB spokesperson. Now, Emma Powerful is no more a ghost. The same man is this same man that said that Emma Powerful is a ghost. But here now, that he wants to use Emma Powerful to send a message. Now that he wants to use Emma Powerful to his own advantage, he's presenting Emma Powerful as an angel, as a human being. Now, a ghost has suddenly becomes IPOB spokesperson. Now, a ghost has suddenly becomes a human being because he wants to use that same ghost to drive home his agenda, his evil agenda. But we are watching. Let's continue listening to him.
Any instructions given. Do you know
But all that are rhetorics. The people listen to his propaganda. They listen to his campaign. I watched one video.
He said it's rhetorics in what sense?
No, they obey him when they sit at home and don't sit at home.
When they now say the men
have they not been sitting at home?